weather.
And welcome back. A lot more sunshine out here in the Corning sky cam. Very few clouds in the sky. It's a nice change of pace as opposed to yesterday, with Saturday having a lot of gray skies, very gloomy, few instances of rain. But today has been the complete opposite. Temperatures have bounced up into the mid to upper 50s across the area. You can see 58 for Canisteo, 55 in Mansfield, 57 Towanda, and 54s for Watkins Glen and Ithaca. Plenty of mid 50s out there and some close to 60 like in Bath at about 58 degrees here this evening. We're in a gap right now, not too much clouds at all throughout New York and Pennsylvania. The next low pressure system off to our west, we are taking a look at that to see how it'll bring us some rain, but just a few light clouds have made their way in. The wind direction from the north pushing those through the region, but at the time, there's not too much happening right now. We won't see that until about 24 hours from now. The rain could ramp up, but for the most part, things looking to be on the calm side. You may encounter a brief shower in the morning tomorrow, but the vast majority of tomorrow's rain happening close to sunset and after it. But pretty cloudy skies in store aside from a few bursts of sunshine in the afternoon, where you'd expect things to warm up just a bit. It should be mentioned that there is a slight chance of some severe weather. We could have just a very brief thunderstorm. You might get a few rumbles of thunder, but again, the vast majority of the severe weather expected for the region is off further to the south and west in the Ohio Valley, stretching from Pennsylvania down the Ohio River into Kentucky. We could get maybe a few odd lightning strikes here and there, but for the most part, things expect to stay on the calm side. Here's what we have with the future track, and again, it's very light, isolated stuff just pushing through at different intervals of the day. You see a big gap with not too much happening up until around sunset. Then you have some heavier stuff pushing through. But again, this is when it's dark out, nighttime. That's when we're seeing the most of it there. And that cold front will be passing through with this system along into Tuesday morning. You can see with how cold things can get, especially out further west on Tuesday. Would not be surprised in the western corners of the state, even parts of Steuben County could get a brief snow shower, but looking like mainly going to be seeing some rain, the better chances of snow coming around on Wednesday. Here's that low pressure system along with that cold front draping down through the Great Lakes region, pushing through, and a lot of moisture will be carried by this system, and that's what's going to bring us some rain in the later portions of Monday. And on the back end of this system, that flow from this system, the counterclockwise flow, brings down a little bit more moisture, and it does open up the door for more rain to come through on Tuesday. That's why we're predicting both rain on Monday and Tuesday going forward. And for the 5-degree guarantee, forecast a high of 56, 1 degree better, 57 the actual high here at the Elmira Corning Regional Airport, brings the monthly donation up to $60 at the moment. 36 the low tonight, clouds clear and fairly calm out there. Might have a few more light breezes out of the north, but for the most part, things staying on the warm track going to tomorrow, 65 for Monday. But the rain does stick around into Tuesday. Can't rule out a mix Wednesday morning, but the rain does return for Friday and Saturday. Looks to clear up, though, just in time for Easter Sunday with a high of 58, pretty close to average.